my dream. After months of negotiations with the Indonesian embassy in London, I was finally given permission for this trip only 24 hours before I was due to leave. The documents were couriered to me just in time. On the plane I studied them in detail. They were wrong. I couldn't believe it. I had the wrong visa and no permission to film. This is not a good start. Well, $700 American got the camera gear through. They're giving me real grief over the bike though. I've been told to keep out the way and let our local fixer Ron sort it out. So we've been here 3 days, not much to do, so let's have a look around Jakarta. A ride on a Harley to Bangkok from Bali. A simple idea that turned from thinking how wonderful it would be to ride my bike in end of sunshine to an obsession. Even more so because it was something no one had ever done before. Looking at the map, it would take me through places most people had only ever seen in David Attenborough films. Java, Sumatra, Malaysia, Thailand, all truly exotic names conjuring up images of the mystical East. Well, another day gone and still no bike. I thought I'd have a mooch around the Harley haunts to see if I could find one.
Abakaba!
Who's got the bikes
This is
here?
very good beer.
These your bikes?
Oh, down the bottom end there, mate.
What do you got?
Forster.
We just come over from London. I'm driving a fat boy from Bali up to Bangkok.
Ship with your size, I reckon you need one.
Well, that's all right, because I've had it lowered because I've only got little legs. Look.
Oh, that's fair enough. That's why I ride a sport. How long does that take?
It's going to take us to about a month, 2 months. See how we
You
go.
have any trouble getting that brought in?
Yes.
Why did you pick a Harley?
We haven't got it
Why
yet.
Harley?
It's like still in Jakarta. It's been in customs for over a week.
They won't let you have it.
That's right. So we think we've sorted it. Where'd you come from?
Italy.
Italy. Oh no, we got one of those.
Bella Italia.
Yeah.
Marco Polo! He's still trying to get round the world on a Harley.
Yeah, for sure. Before was the horse.
He still thinks it's World War II.
This was a flight I couldn't afford. $1,000 to get me and the crew to Bali. There was no way I could miss the Harley festival though, with or without a bike. Anyway, I'd have done anything to get out of Jakarta. Yeah, do you know about the Harley Davidson rally?
Yeah, man. So much, man. But I didn't
At least it's hot and sunny here. So, we're out of Jakarta, so that's the start of our little show, I suppose. We're out of Jakarta, that's the start. Well, Jakarta wasn't the start. Jakarta was a stop. Bali's the start. Raising money for this trip has been a bit tricky from the start. I tried to get sponsorship from whoever I could, but I wasn't a famous name and had never made a film before. So, as you can imagine, off was a word I heard quite a lot. Harley Davidson, however, were magnificent. An article in their magazine prompted about 20 enthusiasts to ring offering assistance. After loads of hustling, I've managed to raise almost enough money by selling shares in the project. The rest came by stretching my flexible friends to the limit and blagging whatever I could from whoever would listen. The evening before the rally, there was a big party at the Peanut Bar on Kuta Beach. One last chance to find a fat boy to borrow. A slim chance, mind you, given that fat boys are thin on the ground anywhere, let alone Bali.
Okay, so you're welcome to use it.
Okay, who do I speak to?
Talk to the Bali chapter. There are a bunch over here.
Is that guy down there with a cat? Oh, yeah. What's your name?
Nura.
Nura. Yeah. What sort of bike have you got, Nura?
I can't count because I get 18 bikes. So I'm from old to the new one.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
Why? All Harley?
Huh?
Harley?
Yeah, all Harley. Yeah.
Why Harley?
Oh, I love it. It's the best. From, because the old, like from Second War till now, it's still good, You can ride till now. Still absolutely good.
What's your favourite bike?
All bikes.
Everyone.
Yeah. Sidecar 1942. That's one.
And you live on Bali?
Yes, I own this place.
Oh, you own this
Yeah,
place?
this place.
Oh, wow, yeah. This is my best friend.
Oh my god. Never ever I feel sleepy. You understand what I mean?
Oh, well, I don't know really what to say then. You're a sexy lady. I think I'm embarrassed now.
You don't have to be embarrassed because this is what I tell you is reality. Why we have to talk something is not reality? That's bullshit. Why we have to talk always polite? That's boring. Don't you think so?
I do. I agree with everything you say.
Good, give me 5. Okay.
Too much. God, blimey, what a night that was. And what an early morning this is. Believe me, a 6:30 start after being on the piss until 4 is bad news.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, me, today.
Yeah, like you.
Yeah.
Whenever they get this, and tomorrow you get a hot bump when you go to toilet.
Yeah.
Sony dari DKI. DKI, Sony.
I've got a hot bump as well when I go to the toilet. Well, this is a knucklehead, but it's a reproduction knucklehead, a 38 I think. There's only 50 of these made. Just one in Indonesia, of course, and it's absolutely priceless. It's a fabulous thing, absolutely fabulous. Look at all this stuff, look at the way it's worked. Look at the leather work, look at it. Kickstart. This is a major bike. I want one of these. Can I have one of these, please? Terrific. Hi guys, how you going? I'm Mike.
Hamish.
How do you do, Hamish?
Good to meet you.
Hi Pete. How do you do?
Not too bad.
Well, we've come over here because I'm riding a fat boy from Bali up to Bangkok.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So this is the start of the journey, this festival.
We flew into Jakarta and then they gave us these bikes, the
ride to
Bandung Club,
Bali.
and we rode down here from there.
What bike did you come down on?
I rode down on this one.
I rode a nostalgia.
Do you have any trouble getting back with the police?
No trouble at all.
No.
We got escorts through the main towns and that with the police and had dinner at their houses.
We had absolutely no trouble at all.
We had a good
We had
time,
20 new
mate.
bikes in our group.
How come you've had no trouble and so many other people have?
We don't understand.
We've had no
I'm
problems.
not
at
allowed
all.
out of Jakarta on my bike.
We've had no problems at all.
We spent 4 days.
Looked after us really well. Everything.
Untuk motor soul.
We left the Ngurah Stadium just outside Denpasar, the capital of Bali, about 10 o'clock and headed for the hills. About 150 Harleys, one aerial, a BSA, a Norton and a few Jap bikes that really don't count, thundering through the countryside, complete with a police escort with sirens blaring. It was an incredible sight to see.
God damn, that's my drink. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Thanks, Bean.
I know. We wanted just bare bones rent one, I think.
Another shitty day in paradise.
I had a fabulous time with these boys. They really perked me up. They told me everybody has trouble in Indonesia. It's just my turn. Blimey, you think you've got a hard life. People throw coins in the water and these poor sods dive in to find them. What a desperate way to make a living. Still, we're heading back to Java now, so let's see what tomorrow brings. I arrived in pitch blackness, but as the sun rose, the sheer magnificence made me realise how insignificant we all are. Mount Bromo is one of the most powerful volcanoes and spectacular sights in the world. At sunrise, it's something else. A vast 10-kilometre sea of lava surrounded by craggy cone-shaped peaks. The swirling morning mists like waves lapping steep black cliffs, thousands of metres high. Gosh, it takes your breath away, in more ways than one. The smell of the sulphur is a killer. About an hour ago I thought I was going to die as I struggled up to the rim in the darkness. This place has major spiritual significance for the local people, who every January or February have a colourful procession to the top. To pacify the god of the volcano, they throw offerings into the crater. Rice, money, even goats and other animals. Those brave enough to stand inside the crater and risk slipping into the evil, smoking, sulphurous fire try to catch the offerings. If they do, they can keep them. I tell you, they've got to be daft. I'm not surprised they lose a few every now and again. This is the most beautiful place I've ever seen. Well, this is butterflies in the stomach time. The bike's been in customs for over a week. I'm a little bit worried about its condition. Is it going to be in one piece? Are all the bits going to be there? This is the time to find out. We don't think this is petrol. This is Ron's scientific test.
Petrol.
Yep,
It's
perfect.
very light, that's what I told you. It's very, very low octane. How are you all?
Oh well, sounds like a tractor, but at least it's going. Bit of fine tuning and I think we've got it sussed. I was still a little bit nervous to switch it off, so I thought the safest thing to do was have a little spin round the block and blow away a few cobwebs. Well, I said in England that this is my dream, to drive my bike from Bali to Bangkok. Well, it's been a bit of a nightmare so far. It's taken me 10 days to get the bike out of customs, and I've had to drop quite a few $100s on the way. Now it's going to change. I've got 0.2 of a mile on my clock, and we're on our way to 4,000, and we're getting to Bangkok, and it's rock and roll from here on in. You've got no idea what a relief it is to be out of Jakarta, At last I can relax. God, it's wonderful. The sun, the wind, on my own at last. Yes, I love it. Well, this is what it's all about. This is one of the things I've come all this way to see. This is Joko Dolog. He was a 13th century Javan king and known affectionately locally as Fat Boy. So he is the original Fat Boy in paradise. One of the most interesting things in Indonesia is what you can bump into on the way. The skill of these guys is amazing. A sculpture factory of talent working for literally a few pence a day. So there's a bloke making a Fat Boy here. Hey, look at this, he's got a Harley t-shirt on, look, look. Oh yeah, look, this one is finished, look. This guy, unfortunately, has got a bit that's dropped off, so he's sticking it back on. God, blimey, look at the detail on this carving. It's incredible. This unbelievably detailed sculpture took 5 people a year to carve. They were selling it for the equivalent of £1,000. Even if the materials were free, they're not earning much out of that. Looks like Borobudur to me. I was just reading about this in my guidebook. I'm looking forward to seeing it. It's supposed to be the largest Buddhist temple in the world. It's amazing. Built around 1200 years ago and taking approximately 100 years to build, Borobudur is the largest single temple in the world. Carved from rock spewed out from the local volcano, it is reputed to have cost no money to construct, as all the labour was provided free by devotees. It's phenomenal. This is absolutely incredible. I'd arranged to meet my guide at the top of the steps at the first level.
So here is the Nirvana, and the Borobudur here before is covered by ashes from the volcano Merapi. So a lot of grasses, trees growing in this area. So rediscovered Borobudur is Stamford Raffles from England at 1814. And now we go up to the Nirvana and we show you the Buddha inside the stupa in the Nirvana.
You need to be fit to work here, don't you?
150 steps in the Borobudur here.
Why has that one not got a lid on?
Yeah, they're open Buddha, but before they close, same the other stupa.
Sorry, say that again?
Before this Buddha also closed, same the other stupa.
All right.
It's opened by government for ceremony and for tourists.
Oh, really?
You see all the Buddhas in the Borobudur the same size.
Right.
All the Buddhas sitting down, only 2 hands. Buddha, this is symbol of human. And it's different like Hindu, for example in the Prambanan temple. Statues stand up, several hands, symbol of gods, Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva. If we look in other countries, we found some Buddhas that have big belly. And the difference here, that the Buddhas have a long ears. And long ear, this is symbol of a wise man or a wisdom. And all the Buddha inside stupa, the same hand position like this. It means turning the wheel of life. So we look that outside is beautiful, and we have a legend in this temple that Borobudur was built by one architect and only one night. And the architect of this temple incarnate to be a mountain, that mountain. So we can see that mountain looks like sleeping man. You see in the front of us directly that face of the architect. On the top one, that nose. and the belly in the right side.
It's even got an Adam's apple. It's even got
Yeah,
Adam's apple.
like in the down that's like apple Adam there. And also in the left side circle that eyes. So laying down. He is the architect of Borobudur.
Bit of a fat boy too.
Yeah.
It never ceases to amaze me how clever nature is in springing up convenient vistas.
We show you the holy stupa and over here. See that the people here believe that one Buddha, this Buddha is holy. If we can touch the Buddha's finger inside the holy stupa, there's lucky.